ഹലോ ഹലോ, ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇപ്പോൾ വരാടാ, ഇതൊന്ന് സെറ്റാക്കട്ടെ. ഹായ് ഗൈസ്, അഞ്ച് വാച്ചിങ്. ലൈവ് ആണെന്നവരൊക്കെ ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കേ. നെറ്റ് എന്താണോ ഭയങ്കര ശോകം, ബഫറിങ് വരണ്ടേ. ഭയങ്കര ശോകാൽ നെറ്റ്. കണക്റ്റ് ആവണല്ലോ. അവസ്ഥ നോക്കിയ കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ ലാഗ് നോക്കാം. നല്ല ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാവാൻ. ഓഫ് 32,000 റാങ്കിലുള്ള ഒപ്പോണൻ്റാണ്. ഡിവിഷൻ 2. റൂമിനിങ്ങൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. നല്ല സ്കോഡാ തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട് കണ്ടിട്ട്. അടിപൊളി. ഏറ്റവും റൂമിനിങ് റൊണാൾഡീനിയോ, മത്തായസ്. കിട്ടില്ല സ്കോഡ്.
激しい戦いが続くこの大会、今日のゲームではどんな感動を私たちに与えてくれるのでしょうか。ピッチからは一瞬たりとも目が離せません。このゲームはここサンシーロで行われます。スタジアム全体がミラニスタの歓声に包まれています。この時間は AC ミラン対日本、こちらをご覧いただきます。このゲームの解説は元日本代表ミッドフィルダー北澤剛さんです。北澤さん、どうぞよろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いいたします。
まずファーストハーフ見ていきましょう。
お互いのシステムの噛み合わせもありますし、どこを気をつけるべきかっていう部分がこの立ち上がりで見えてきますからね、はい、注目していきたいですよね。
ゲームの序盤見ていきましょう。ロドリ、このボールをカットします。スペースを使う、このパスが抜ける。丁寧に足元を使う。この試合注目は何といってもロベルト・カルロスですよね。
そうですね、ロベカルといったらやっぱり長い助走からの弾丸フリーキックですよね。
振り抜いた。
うわー、きたー、先制日本。
ミラン相手に先制。素晴らしいボールコントロール。ボールがゴールに吸い込まれていきました。
とっさの判断かと思うんですけどもね、空いているコースを見逃さずきっちり決める、いいシュートでしたね。
さあ日本、早くも1点先制と幸先いいですね。
しかしいいゲームの入りになりましたよね。
はい、
これで自分
シュート決められない。中央
奪った後に早いですよね、ゴールまでの仕掛けが。
ミラン、なんとか相手カウンターをしのいだというシーンです。
やはり相手はカウンター得意ですからね。不用意にボールを奪われると一気にピンチになりますよね。シュートで終わらせるとか攻撃をやりきってしまうことも大事になってますよね。
このボールはつながりません。ロナウジーニョ、ロナウジーニョ、
オフサイドですかね。
前半の3分の1が経過しました。スナイデル、ロナウジーニョ、奪い返します。ウーデゴーアへ抜けてくる。一旦間合いをここから打った。惜しい。
精度の高いキックでしたし、コース空いたら打っていく姿勢が大事ですよね。
ロドリ、奪いに行きます。
いいですよ、ポジション切り替え。
抜けてくる。ファンブイテン、流れを止めます。エトー、
いいボールですね。
自分で行く。シュート決まった。追いついたミラン。見事な同点ゴール決まりました。
いい展開ですよね。これで分からなくなりましたよね。
得意のカウンターから見事なゴール。素晴らしい流れでしたね。
いやー、一連の流れが見事でしたよね。トランジションの場面でチームとして縦に素早く仕掛けていくという意思が見えますよね。相手としてはちょっとついてこれませんでしたよね。
今日のゲーム、見応えがさらに出てきました。
いや、いいゲームですよね。お互い選手のレベルも高いので、ここから次の1点に向けてどんな変化をつけてくるのか、そのあたり見逃さないようにしたいですよね。
そうですね。ウーデゴーアからエンバペ。さあウーデゴーア。ウーデゴーア。日本は同じようなチャンスが続いています。
この時間帯リズムがいいですよね。決まってもおかしくないようなシーンが先ほどから連続してますからね。
スナイデルへ。メッシ。AC ミランはロングカウンターが得意という情報もありますが、注目する点はどこでしょう。
やはり前線は裏の広いスペースを狙ってますから、ボールの出るタイミング、走り出すタイミングには注目したいですよね。
なるほど、ボールを奪ってからのこの切り替えのタイミングが重要ということなんですね。
そうですね。そこが合わないとオフサイドになったりもしますからね。はい、お互いの連携は大事になりますよね。
なるほど。惜しい。ネイマール、ネイマール、ネイマール。どうだ。さあフリーだ。ロナウジーニョへ。ロドリ。マテウスからエトー。アレクサンダー・アーノルド。このボールに触ります。さあ左へ預けてメッシ、ロドリ。さあエンバペ。
ボール入るか。
飛び出した。このパスはキーパーへ。スナイデルからの前線へのパス。エンバペとのコンビネーションを狙っていたんですが追いつけませんでした。ネイマール。さあルンメニゲ。ロナウジーニョ。メッシ。ウーデゴーは今日ワンアシストです。さあモリエンテス。これはファールの判定。スナイデルへ。モリエンテス。さあジュール組んでどうだ。シュートと非常に惜しいシュートでしたが、ここで前半終了の笛です。見応えのある好ゲームです。同点で前半折り返しという両チームです。
両チームとも得点できてますし、ここまで自分たちの目指すゲーム運びができていると思います。ですから相手のペースをどう崩していくか、そこがポイントになってきますよね。
AC ミラン対日本。ここまでお互いに1点ずつ譲り合い後半を迎えます。さあご覧のようにセカンドハーフスタートしています。
日本としては攻撃の形はできてますからね、後半も続けていきたいでしょうね。
はい、裏を狙う。さあ抜けた。ここはオフサイドありません。相手の方が数的優位という状況でしたが、ディフェンス見事でしたね。
危ないシーンでしたよね。ここを止められたのは大きいですよね。
メッシ。さあカウンターのチャンスになります。エンバペ抜けてくる。エンバペからウーデゴーア。さあウーデゴーアシュート。ロナウジーニョ。AC ミランカウンターを仕掛けます。 メッシ、モリエンテスからスナイデル、渡ればチャンスですがうまく噛み合いませんでした。さあカウンターを仕掛けます。ウーデゴーア、シュート、触った。セカンド拾えるか。メッシ、 AC ミラン、カウンターを仕掛けていきます。このボール奪いに行きます。裏へのスルーパス、
おっといいボールでしょ。
このパスが抜ける。ロナウジーニョ、マッチアップのシーン。ロドリ、裏のスペースを狙う。
いいボールだ。
このボールはエンバペ。
これいいですよ。
シュートもあります。メッシ、さあここでカウンター。メッシからルンメニゲ、ここは対応します。ウーデゴーア、メッシ、
ここからですね。空いてますからね、縦行きたいところですよね。
ディフェンスをものともしません。
拾いたい。
おっとシュート。少し時間を使いすぎたか。最後うまくいきません。
時間をかけると守備の陣形が整ってしまいますからね。ちょっと焦りがあったかもしれませんね。日本としてはここは高さで勝負してくるんじゃないでしょうかね。
危ないシーンでしたがクリアの対応。アレクサンダー・アーノルド、ドリブルで上がる。メッシからルンメニゲ、戻します。エトーから左へ。このスルーパスは通りません。ウーデゴーア、
ボールのがこのパス、ここからカウンター早いでしょ。
メッシ、
ここ来ましたよ。
ここでマッチアップ。さあルンメニゲ、エトー、クリア。このピンチをなんとか脱します。ロナウジーニョから右サイド、冨安、ここは抜かせません。
今のはいい攻撃でしたよね。試合も終盤ですからね、これを続けてこのまま決定機につなげたいですよね。
ロナウジーニョ、ロドリ、カットに行きます。さあ一気にカウンター。スナイデルへ。スナイデルから左サイド、エンバペが受ける。シュート、勝ち越し日本。今のカウンター見事でしたよね。得意な形が出ましたね。
選手同士でしっかりイメージの共有ができてましたし、奪ってからフィニッシュまでの流れがバッチリでしたよね。普段のトレーニング通りじゃないでしょうかね。
さあ日本、このアドバンテージをどう生かしてくるんでしょうか。
日本としてはこの後のゲームの締め方ですよね。
はい、
しっかりボールを握って相手にペースを与えないようにしたいですよね。
スパッと来たぞ。ウーデゴーアからのボール。来た、追加点日本。決定的なゴールになるのか。エンバペ、いやーよく反応しましたね。
こういうゴールを決めるにはやっぱり次のプレーの予測とかポジショニングが重要になってきますよね。まさにゴールへの嗅覚が生んだ1点でしょうね。
エンバペ、今日2点目です。さあ日本、2点差にリードを広げてリスタートです。
いや止まらないですよね、この勢い。さっきのゴールをきっかけにチームとしての連携が出てきた感じですよね。
はい、
ഹലോ ഹായ് ഗൈസ്. 5 ആക്കി.
さあ共に選手交代があるようです。 自分で行くシュートチャンス、クロスシュート、いやー追加点日本。試合が決まってしまうんでしょうか。これで3点差です。ただいまの得点シーン、奪ってからが早かったですね。いかがですか。
そうですね、あの位置でカットできる集中力の高さですよ。
ハーランド、ジオゴ・コスタのセーブ。おっとゴールラインを割ったところで長い笛。4対1、日本大量得点で勝利。完璧なゲームになりました。北澤さん、今日のゲームどうでしたか。
日本としてはしっかりと点差をつけて
Hi Kakashi Gaming. Welcome to the stream. ഭയങ്കര ഷോക്കാണ് നെറ്റുന്നത്. കറക്റ്റ് ടൈമാണ് നീ വന്ന് കമൻട്രി ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ആക്കിയിട്ട്. ഇന്നലെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന 8 വിൻ സ്ട്രീക്ക് പോയടാ. ഇന്നലെ ലാസ്റ്റ് 2 കളിയിൽ പോയി. അപ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റത്തെ കളി ജയിച്ച് 35,000 റാങ്ക്. ഒരു കളി തോക്കുമ്പോൾ ഭയങ്കര മൈനസ് അടിക്കുക. തോക്കുമ്പോൾ കുറയണ പോലെ അങ്ങോട്ട് കയറ്റാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. കുറച്ച് ടൈം എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ഇതിൽ കളിച്ച് തെറ്റാൻ കൺട്രോളറിൽ. കണക്റ്റ് ആകാത്ത ടൈം എടുക്കാൻ നോക്കിയാൽ ഞെക്കിയിട്ട്. ഓ പോണ്ട് നൈസാട്ടാ. ടോപ്പ് എത്രയോ 702 റാങ്ക് ഉണ്ട് മുന്നത്തെ സീസണിൽ. അതെങ്ങനെയാടാ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഗെയിമുകൾ ഇങ്ങനെ പണ്ട് വീണ് കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ ചില ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട് ലൈവൊക്കെയാണോ, എന്നാൽ ഒന്ന് ചാലഞ്ച് ചെയ്യുക കിട്ടലും ടീമൊക്കെ ഉള്ളവർ ഇങ്ങനെ വരും. അതൊന്നും സീനില്ലേ, കളിച്ച് സെറ്റാക്ക്. പോണ്ടത് ബംഗ്ലാദേശുകാരനാട്ടാ. നെക്സ്റ്റ് ടീമൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. നീ ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ തുടങ്ങി നോക്കിയേ, അതാകുമ്പോൾ കുറച്ചും കൂടി ഉണ്ടാവും. ഈ ഫുട്ബോളിൽ കോപ്പ് കളിക്കാം, 3v3 കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. നിനക്കാകുമ്പോൾ കുറച്ച് വ്യൂവേഴ്സ് വരുമല്ലോ. ഇപ്പോൾ കുറച്ചൊന്നൊരു ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാൻ ആളുണ്ടാവും. കോപ്പ് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും ഇതിൽ ഈ ഫുട്ബോളിൽ 3v3. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു മാച്ചിൽ 6 ആൾക്കാരെ ഇൻക്ലൂഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. കുറച്ചും കൂടിയും നമ്മളെ ലൈവ് കാണുന്നവരായിട്ട് ഇൻട്രാക്ഷൻ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ നല്ല രസമാണത്. വളരെ കോമഡി കാണാം. ഇതിൽ എല്ലാ PC കളിക്കുന്നവരുടെ കമ്പനി വേണം. ഇപ്പോൾ ലൈവിൽ വന്നിട്ട് ഇനിയിപ്പോൾ എന്ത് കമ്പനിയാണോ. ഇതിലാണെങ്കിൽ വോയിസ് ചാറ്റ് ഇല്ല. വോയിസ് ചാറ്റ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ചും കൂടി സുഖമായിട്ട് എല്ലാ ഒപ്പോണൻറ്റിനൊക്കെ ആയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ വർത്തമാനം പറഞ്ഞ് അങ്ങനെ ഫ്രണ്ടിലേക്ക് കളിച്ചങ്ങനെ സെറ്റാകും.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he was quick to react. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Hello, ഇപ്പം എങ്ങനെയുണ്ട്? ഇപ്പോൾ ഗെയിം സൗണ്ട് ഇതും കുറച്ച് ഇതുണ്ടാവും, ഭയങ്കര ലാഗ്. ഒരു പ്ലെയറിനെ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിച്ച് 2 മിനിറ്റ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് പോകുന്നത്.
Darren Fletcher. Now Tonali.
മൊത്തത്തിൽ നെറ്റ് ഷോക്കാണ്.
Messi.
ഒരു ലൈവ് ഇട്ടപ്പോൾ തന്നെ
Cleared away.
ഭയങ്കര ഫ്രെയിം ഡ്രോപ്പ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Messi. David Villa. That's headed upfield. Messi. Morientes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. David Villa. Serginho. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. They get a throw in. He's picked his way through, and he gets rid in a hurry. In once more. Now there's a fine ball. Batistuta! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. David Villa. Serginho. In with a header! And it's a goal!
Channel profile kiyar noku idil full multiplayer gameplay.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
This might spell Schneider! Messi. And it's Schneider. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There will be a throw-in.
Watching guys, do like stream.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Darren Fletcher. Now, what about a counter-attack? Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Morientes. Musiala! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the counter is on. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Great hit!
ഇതിപ്പോൾ ആർക്കാരായത് എൻ്റെ ഒരു പാസ് മുകളിലെ അവൻ ഗോളടിച്ച് പിന്നെ മര്യാദ കളിക്കുന്നില്ല.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. That's tidy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's been cut out, well played. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Darren Fletcher, that's a good ball played into space. Adams tries to clear. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi looking to run onto it. Schneider. And here's Messi.
Japan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Oh, you are seeing it. ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ക്ലബ്ബൊന്നുമില്ല.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Musiala. Gently done. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has put paid to that. Serginho. Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schneider. Batistuta. Japan finding their passes. Konate. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Japan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just
chance to finish. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mbappe. The pressing's intense. He's got the shot away. Goal! Japan are level.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Japan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Messi. Musiala. And it's Schneider. Aimed in towards the centre. And he gets rid in a hurry.
അതൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെയാണോ? എന്തെങ്ങനെ നെയ്മർ ഫാനാണോ?
Adams.
Japan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Mbappe.
And
it's Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many
It's Snyder!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. And here's Snyder. Messi looks to get on the end of this. That is good alertness. Snyder. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Snyder. And here's Batistuta.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And he's taking no chances there. That's really well cleared. And no, that was never going to make it. Konate, Darren Fletcher, and Serginho. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Darren Fletcher. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Snyder. Musiala. That's good play. That is good strength. Musiala has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Pedri. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through. Can he finish?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Adams cuts it out. And here's Stoichkov! Oh, should have put that away.
Stoichkov has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then. Ødegaard plays it short. Terrific header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
ബാക്കിലുള്ള ഹാലൻഡ് അറ്റംപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചാൽ കുറച്ച് കിട്ടിയ ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു കയറാൻ.
David Villa. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
Oh, what a climb!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Snyder. Oh, important interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Adams makes the interception. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And there goes the final whistle.
ഭാഗ്യമില്ല, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്
So it's
goal
ended all
അടിച്ച്
square,
കളിക്കാം.
both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
നെറ്റ്വർക്ക് നോക്ക്.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be...
ഫസ്റ്റ് സെക്കൻഡ് ആളായിട്ട് 600-700 പോയിന്റ് വ്യത്യാസം. കണക്റ്റ് ആവാത്ത ടൈം എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ലാഗാവും കളി. 24,000 മലയാളി പോകണ്ട ആദ്യമായിട്ട് കേരള ഫുട്ബോൾ. ആർസനലിൻ്റെ ബാക്കൊക്കെ വേണ്ട, മലയാളി 5 സെൻറ്റർ ബാക്ക്. ക്ലൈവറിട്ട് ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റർ ഇപ്പോൾ ഒന്ന് വെച്ചാലോ? കേരളം
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Japan looking to pass their way through.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
Great chance! Goal! goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most accurate pass. He could be in here. Morientes. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Odegaard!
Nice try.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Schneider goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomiyasu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Morientes, Messi. He's in here! Morientes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the runner. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Conte.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Odegaard with a definite foul there. De Bruyne. Van Dijk has given away a free kick.
Arsenal.
Picked out brilliantly. And that was very necessary. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Morientes. Koundé. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's an Arsenal free kick. Odegaard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Morientes with the clearance. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that could set him on his way. And that is expertly dealt with. De Bruyne in with the challenge. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Japan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Vardiol. Now it's Darwin. And he cuts out the supply. Saliba. Conte. Ødegaard.
മൊത്തത്തിൽ
Now it's Ødegaard. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe bops him off it and wins back the ball. Morientes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Now it's Schneider. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very... And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chance in football.
Japan in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Darwin. Time and again they are repelled.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Morientes. And it's Schneider. Mbappe could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like...
And Messi! They just took too long getting forward.
Messi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Corner number 2 then. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Conte. Saliba. And it's Conte. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. No, that's been intercepted. And that has been clubbed away. Adams. De Bruyne.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ødegaard.
This match was 60,332.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Could be danger here. Morientes, Messi. That's very neat. And that should get the job done. Darwin. That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target.
Oh no.
And here's Messi. Darwin. Conte. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a quick free kick. Darwin
ഏ
nicked it back promptly for Conte.
Arsenal are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
ഓ
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
അത് കൊള്ളാം.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Good read,
Mbappe,
needed to be.
എംബാപ്പേനെ ഒരു ഹാട്രിക് അടിപ്പിക്കാൻ
That has
ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാ.
not gone well. And here's Mbappe,
Shoot.
cleared away. Messi,
പിന്നെ miss pass.
leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Sneijder. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Sneijder. Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
ഓ
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. And he's cut it out. And the shot!
സെക്കൻഡ് പോസ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചാൽ മതി.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
പക്ഷേ ഫസ്റ്റ് പോസ്റ്റ് അടിച്ചു.
Japan have their third corner. And it's been taken short. He's had a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add according to the board. Mbappe
Nice.
finds
Offside.
himself offside.
അതെങ്ങനെ ഓഫ് സ്കിപ്പ് ചെയ്താൽ പറ്റും.
And that is as far as it goes.
GG ബ്രോ.
It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Five people watching. Do you like the stream? ഇങ്ങനെ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കണമാവോ? ഫ്രണ്ട് മാച്ചിനുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടോ? ഉണ്ട്. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കുന്ന ആരെല്ലാം കിട്ടിയ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാമെന്ന്. വാച്ചിങ്. നമുക്ക് ബാക്ക് ടു ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ലീഗ്. നൈസ്. മൈക്ക് മ്യൂട്ടായിരുന്നോ? അടുത്ത കളി ലാഗില്ലാണ്ടിരുന്ന മതിയോ? റിവർപൂൾ. വിൻ്റർ കളിച്ചൊക്കെയാണ്. ഡേ ആക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. കോസ്റ്റഗോട്ട നമ്പർ 7 ഡേഞ്ചറസ്. അൽവാരസ് ഫുൾ ഫോം മസിയാല. ടഫാണല്ലോ. കോട്ടയക്കാട് സ്കോഡ് നോക്കാൻ മറന്നു ഒപ്പോണൻറ്റ്.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities, that is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's their first effort on goal.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been knocked clear. Japan are looking to go forward now. Cafu makes the interception. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance, must be! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider, brilliantly cut out. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Batistuta engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through, now it's Pedri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Adams is offering a wry smile there.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Adams deals with that comfortably. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Darren Fletcher. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can.
He's got the shot away! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Mbappe. Adams cuts it out. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. He's in here! And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Over confidence.
And it's lofted through here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? Cleared away. Musiala, who does have an assist to his name. He can run onto that. Mbappe, he's shifting through the... and the shot!
Penalty la? No penalty. അതിന് penalty കൊടുക്കില്ല.
Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
തീരെ ഭാഗ്യമില്ല. അതിനിടെ കൂടെ penalty ഒന്നുമില്ല.
Costa Corta. Rodri. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. That has been cut short. Rodri. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He'll try from distance. Adams. Rodri. Liverpool finding their passes. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Swept in. Darren Fletcher. It's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. Floated through. Aviati can claim that. Japan are looking to break at pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bayer. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Japan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. Mbappe. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Schneider. Now Mbappe. Well seen. Belts one. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
പക്ഷെ നല്ല പാസ്സാണ്. ഇതൊക്കെ ഇപ്പോൾ
Adams has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. He could be in here. Messi. And it's hoisted clear. Musiala.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
The attendance for this match was 52,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
അതെടുക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. റോഡർ എന്തിനാണ്
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Alvarez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get away here? Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Rodri. And it's Sneijder. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's been caught napping!
അടുത്ത ഓഫ്.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh no.
Shifted upfield,
കുറച്ച്
aimed
danger ആണ്
beyond the
പോക്ക്.
defence. Now it's Batistuta. Now the finish!
ഭാഗ്യം.
Alvarez threads one in. Sneijder. Big chance!
കിട്ടില്ല സേവ്.
He's
ഒന്നും
done
പറയാനില്ല.
very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header!
ഇതെന്താ കോർണർ നുള്ളി
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
3 ദിവസമായിട്ട്
Yeah, he
ഇത്
may
മാത്രം.
have snatched at that a bit, even though it was
എല്ലാം
quite
മിസ്
close.
മിസ്സിന് പോവാം. ഇത്രയും ഹെഡിങ്ങും
Cafu.
എല്ലാം കറക്റ്റ്.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Oh, that's a fine interception. Musiala. Now it's Sneijder. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes.
കിട്ടി.
And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
എംബാപ്പെ എടുത്തത് നോക്കാം.
Abiati catches it safely. Fletcher spots it and intercepts. Plays the ball back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
അങ്ങനെ
Don't you
അവരുടെ
just
ഒരു
love the
offside.
level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
പക്ഷേ ഫുൾ ഫോം ആൽവാരസ് ഉണ്ടായിട്ടൊന്നും ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സ്റ്റോയിച്ചിക്കോ, മൊറിയൻഡസ്, ഓഡെഗാർഡ്, പെഡ്രി.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. That is ended up in no man's land. Morientes. And that interception was most necessary. Stoichkov. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he put it away? Goal! Japan! And again they hit the front. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Musiala! So close to drawing level.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising now to maintain it.
ഗോളായനെ. Stray bro.
Kante picks it up from the goal kick. Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. And no, that was never going to make it.
I think we're about to see...
There's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
അതിങ്ങനെ പവർ കൂട്ടുള്ള പറഞ്ഞു.
And he's there to clear it. Japan have the chance to go the other way.
ഓ ഇപ്പുറത്തൊരു പ്ലെയർ ഉണ്ടല്ലേ.
Morientes, there's the shot!
സിംഗർ അടിച്ചു.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, red, nice interception. Cafu is fouled. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Out for a throw.
ഹാലൻഡിനൊക്കെ ഒറ്റ പണി ഏൽപ്പിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ബോക്സിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ ബോൾ കിട്ടിയ
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
ഫിനിഷ് ചെയ്യും.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And time is up.
GG bro.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the...
ഒരു 100 പോയിന്റും കൂടി കിട്ടിയ ഡിവിഷൻ 1 ആവും. ലാഗ് ഉണ്ടാവല്ലേ. ബ്ലാക്ക് ഹാമർ 93 വേൾഡ് റാങ്ക് 93, കറണ്ട് റാങ്ക് 4000. വേൾഡ് റാങ്ക് 93 സീൻ. ക്രോസിംഗ് ആണ്. അടിപൊളി. വേണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഫോമൗട്ട്. വേറെ ആര് ഫോമൗട്ടായാലും റീപ്ലേസ്മെൻ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ജയിച്ച സീനൗട്ടോ. 96 റാങ്കുള്ള ഒപ്പോണന്റിനായിട്ട് ജയിച്ച നാബ്രി എസ് എ.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
സീൻ കളിയത് ഒപ്പണാൻ്റെ 93 റാങ്ക് എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ
So we're up and running.
അതാണ് പാസ്സൊക്കെ സ്മൂത്താണ്.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is...
And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tomiyasu tries to clear. Pedri. Schneider. And that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gnabry.
Passing and you cross goal.
Showing good feet.
Oh, see.
Real chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eze.
5 bar net
And Rafinha. Kimmich. It's Pedri. Eze. Pedri. Kimmich. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ødegaard. And it's Schneider. He's had it taken off him.
Fake shot at mine.
Rafinha. Pedri. He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch.
Seen fake shot. Faking എല്ലാം fake ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല passing.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And the ball is out of play. Morientes. Ødegaard. Kimmich. And he cuts out the supply. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. And the ball shot at goal!
Nice goal, let's go.
Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Japan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Heads it!
Oh, nice save, nice save.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Van Balten with the clearance. India have the chance to go the other way.
Automatic. A flawless standing hour.
Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ødegaard concedes a free kick for that. Now it's Schneider. Schneider. Mbappe.
Oh, mistake.
Rodri. Morientes. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. That's a throw.
Once in a lifetime opportunity in the corner. I'm not taking a chance in our
That is good alertness. Pedri.
Oh.
He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Pedri. He has found the way through. And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Oh.
And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at the interval from either side. Traoré. Kimmich. It's Pedri. Oh, that's nice. Here's Traoré. Owen purring through the gears. Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Eze. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Gnabry. And here's Owen.
Mistake.
There's the hit.
Nice goal, bro.
Sticks it away. And again they hit the front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pedri. Nice control.
Oh.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he put it away?
Gold
Schneider.
Japan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Now the finish! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Haaland.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
He's had a shot!
Substitutions taking place.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oof. Just changed.
Kimmich, and he's had it nicked away. Pedri going face to face with his great rival.
ഒരു ത്രോ ബോൾ നല്ലൊരു ത്രോ ബോൾ കൊടുത്തോടാ.
Gnabry. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Kimmich. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Morientes. Ambrosini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
ഛേ,
Into the last quarter of an hour. Pedri.
അതിന് ആക്സിഡന്റൽ
Looks to the other side.
ഇങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല.
Vermin. It's Kimmich. Gnabry.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a
Well,
way
that's
through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Morientes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
India grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Kimmich. Mbappe! Oh, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ambrosini. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
എന്താ പാസ് പോകണ്ടിരുന്ന
Gnabry. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Tomiyasu.
നൈസ് നൈസ് ഗെയിം ബ്രോ.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two
Beautiful
teams,
goals.
one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
ഓ ഫ്രണ്ട് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് അയക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. മൈനസ് അടിച്ച്. ഫ്രണ്ട് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് എങ്ങനെ അയക്കുക? ബ്ലാക്ക് ഹാമർ. No life cave. First friend. Huh? I forgot why. ലാസ്റ്റ് ഓൺലൈൻ 5 months agoയോ? ഫ്രണ്ട് റിക്വസ്റ്റ് അയച്ചുള്ളത് ഇന്നലെയാണല്ലോ. #15 കോൺസിക്യൂട്ടീവ് #33 #93. കോൺഫിഡൻസ് പോയി. പക്ഷെ കളിക്കാം, ഒരെണ്ണോടെ കളിച്ച് നിർത്താം. Former Division 2. ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. 5 ഡിഫൻസ് പിന്നെയും. റോഡറി, ബെക്കാമോ. മടുപ്പാണ് 5 ഡിഫൻസിനായിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Real chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too...
It's a mighty effort! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's Bergkamp! Oh. Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
For long ball game.
Milan take the lead. Schneider. And no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely... Looks for the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Gnabry. And he's intervened well there.
Japan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Decent progress down the left. And here's Schneider. Ah, that's a fine interception. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Oh, super find.
Same tackle Mbappe there.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Schneider. Oh, that looks a good ball through. He's found... Morientes! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Stoichkov. And here's Stoichkov. Bergkamp. Koundé. Messi. He can run onto that. Schneider. He's had a hit! Goal! Japan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Japan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Bergkamp. He's played him through. And it's Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chouameni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Schneider. Odegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Stoichkov is onto it in a flash. Tomiyasu. And it's Schneider. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well seen, saw that coming. Chouameni cuts it out. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Japan hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Morientes. And he's chosen to go back. Has a look and place it forward. Beckham. It's Gnabry. And it's Stoichkov. Beckham. Milan looking to pass their way through. Ødegaard. Morientes. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk. Vardiol spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Nice.
And the shot!
Hi,
He
Gaming.
hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Gaming.
Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Internship.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Training.
Beckham. And it's Gnabry. Great ball if he can get there. Tomiyasu. Gnabry. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Schneider. Interesting ball. Shapes to shoot!
Training. Oh, okay.
Gnabry. And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Adams is charging up on the overlap. Gnabry. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Schneider! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Japan have their second corner now. Cleared away. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rodri certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Chouameni makes the interception. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. No foul, says the referee. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good-looking ball. Morientes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
മറ്റൊന്നല്ല 12-ാം തീയതി ഇതാണ് ഗെയിം കളിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. 6 മാസമോ? അമ്പോ. പഠിച്ചോന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാൽ പഠിച്ചു നോക്കിയിട്ടൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഒടുക്കത്തെ ടഫാണ്. പാസ്സാവാൻ ചാൻസ് കുറവാണ്. പിന്നെ ഒന്നും കൂടി ചെയ്തേണ്ടി വരും. എക്സാം എഴുതിയപ്പോഴേ അറിയാവുന്ന ആ സബ്ജക്റ്റ് പൊട്ടുന്നു. 6 മാസം ഇൻറ്റേൺഷിപ്പൊക്കെ നൈസാവല്ലേ?
So, time for changes
3
on
മാസം
both sides, actually.
അതാണ് ഏറ്റവും വലുത് പോയുള്ളൂ. അത് കൊല്ലത്തായിരുന്നു, മുണ്ടയ്ക്ക്.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
അവിടെ എന്തോ ക്യാഷ് കോർപ്പറേഷനിൽ.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Stoichkov clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Schneider. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Okay.
That's a nicely measured pass. Owen, and the finish! And he's heaved it away, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider, can he put it away? So that's it, it is all over. Japan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
ലൈവ് ഇന്ത്യ എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ. ഹായ് ബാഡ് സേവ് ഐ ടി, വെൽക്കം ബാക്ക് ടു ദ സ്ട്രീം. 30 സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സോ? നീയല്ലേ ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇപ്പോൾ സബ്ബാക്കിയേ? 30 ഈ വീഡിയോയും കൂടി ചേർത്ത് 31 ആവും. ചിലൊരു വീഡിയോ ഡിലീറ്റ് ആക്കാണ്ട്. നേരത്തെ ഒരു സ്ട്രീം ഇട്ടിട്ട് ഭയങ്കര ഫ്രെയിം ഡ്രോപ്പായിട്ട് ഞാൻ പുതിയ സ്ട്രീം ഇട്ടു. നീ ലൈവ് ഇടുന്നല്ലെന്നാ?
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot! Cleared without complication. And he's had it nicked away. Thuram! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Olise climbs up big. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Thuram! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Olise. Ribéry in with the challenge. Camavinga pings in across. France applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
Oh, smashing header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Played it again. It's a mighty effort. Harmlessly behind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Upamecano makes the interception. Olise. Mbappe. Olise. That has been slung wide. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Thuram. He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Camavinga. Thuram. Olise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Thuram.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
No way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And that is a little undercooked. Shifted upfield. That's a shade optimistic.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hernandez does well to get it back. Koundé. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe might just make this. That's good running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Ribéry goes steaming forward. Olise running with the ball. Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ribéry. Olise.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Conte. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do...
Olise! Oh, that was no routine save.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram. Can he Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and
Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
that'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Olise. And here's Ribery. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, that has not gone well. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passes short and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Ribery.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's gone loose.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner. They're first. He rises! Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That has been cut short. France are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Looks for the finish. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. France could have here their final chance.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And now they can clear their lines.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Koundé, Chouameni, passes coming off in quick succession here. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced.
For watching, bye guys. Thank you for watching the stream. Ciao.